This comic book artist exudes sensuality and dynamism in his charismatic style. Arthur Adams is an artist known for his expressive, detailed, and tight-penciled appealing figure work across his numerous pinups, covers, and sequential art featuring almost every character you can think of. Adams' early work can be compared to that of Frank Frazetta, stating he had an obsession with his work. Adams had clear potential early on, from his portfolio to his first professional work that can be seen in One-Eyed Jack, a story within issue 1 of High Energy in 1982. There's impressive sequential storytelling, as well as a Farrah Fawcett pinup in Captain Carrot number 12, in the three-dimensional Alien Worlds comic that bends my brain. Then, in 1985, at 19 years old, Adams began to make a name for himself on Marvel's Long Shot, taking inspiration from Michael Golden and Walt Simonson, seen in his detailed settings, line work, and diverse character designs on his 6-issue run with Ann Nocenti. His credits and skill continued to snowball along household names like Chris Claremont of X-Men fame on New Mutants, and several annual titles for the Uncanny X-Men, in addition to these wickedly cool pages for Cloak and Dagger that genuinely took my breath away. In 1987, he'd win an Eisner Award for his Gumby Fun special, A Kamiko, and rightfully so, because both annuals feel unique and lightly horror-filled, and later teamed up with Walt Simonson for Fantastic Four, notably changing the lineup of the famous family with Marvel's hotshot characters at the time. His work on Godzilla in 1992 is nothing short of breathtaking. His stunning depictions of monsters and gigantism, blended with the textured and intricate line work, shows off his perspective skills and admiration for the comic book genre. It almost feels as if he's taking from both Eastern and Western concepts to create this monstrously charming title. Adams' passion for monsters continued on the underrated Creature from the Black Lagoon adaptation, with the Part 2 visualized by Adams never seeing the light of day. I'd say his artistic take on women would develop fully on this title, specifically in the beautiful expressions and sensual figure work. Monkey Man and O'Brien in 1993 is a creation of his own, launched at Dark Horse Comics alongside comic book vet Mike Mignola, where Adams contributed to Hellboy Seed of Destruction as well, and got to explore the world of his own characters. I always smelled a hint of J. Scott Campbell in Adams' work, so it's not surprising he contributed to the sexy Danger Girl in Gen 13, where his style is compared to Masumi Shiro for his exaggerated proportions and curvature, cited by Comic Tropes. Joni Future is a character that same influence can be felt on for Tom Strong's Terrific Tales in 2002, and honestly is my favorite work of his yet. He's never been limited to drawing beautiful women in appealing expressions, but the Frazetta influence is still prevalent in the backgrounds Adams renders eye-catchingly. Additionally, in the 2000s, he contributed to many sequential stories for both DC and Marvel, but more so focused as a cover artist, producing them endlessly to this day. His art books, commission work, and look through his entire bibliography is refreshing and exciting on the growth as an artist with no professional training. Arthur Adams has knocked it out of the park numerous times over his flashy and dynamic career.